In today's 200-mile-per-hour world, it's easy to get caught up in the now and overlook the investments that can shape a brighter future. But financial security is a long-term game, and the choices you make today will affect all your tomorrows. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur, a career-driven professional, or someone simply aiming for financial stability, taking steps to secure your future is a must. In this video, we'll navigate through 20 critical investments, not just in the financial space, but also in more inward-looking areas, addressing common pitfalls like missed opportunities and financial short-sightedness. To make it a little easier to navigate and digest, we've organized these into 4 pillars: well-being, financial essentials, personal growth, and alternative investments. Ready? Let's kick things off with the well-being category, starting with mental health and mindfulness. It's a typical morning, and you're scrolling through your phone, coffee in hand, as a flood of emails, news, and social media notifications vie for your attention. It's easy to brush off that growing sense of overwhelm as just part of modern life, right? But neglecting your mind's well-being is like ignoring a ticking time bomb for your future happiness and success. Engaging in mindfulness and mental health practices isn't just self-care fluff. It's about equipping yourself with the resilience to navigate life's ups and downs. Studies have shown that regular mindfulness practice can significantly reduce stress and improve cognitive function. Imagine, then, the compound interest of daily mental health investments over 20 years. It's not just about dodging burnout. It's about cultivating a mind that's ready to seize opportunities, maintain meaningful relationships, and enjoy life's moments to their fullest. Number 2, physical fitness. Now let's shift gears to something a bit more tangible: your physical health. In the hustle and bustle of chasing career milestones and juggling life's responsibilities, it's all too easy to sideline physical activity. But what you may not realize is that your body is probably the most valuable asset you own. And the cost of a sedentary lifestyle can creep up on you, not just in potential medical bills, but in less tangible ways, such as a lack of energy and discomfort. So incorporating regular exercise into your routine isn't just about avoiding health pitfalls. It's about investing in a future where you're not just alive, but thriving. From enhanced energy levels to improved mental clarity, the benefits of physical fitness echo through every aspect of life. And as we talk later about building relationships and exploring new cultures, remember, it's your health that will carry you through those experiences, making each investment in fitness today invaluable for the adventures tomorrow. Number 3, emotional intelligence. Imagine you're at a crucial team meeting, the air thick with ideas and undercurrents of stress. Here's where emotional intelligence, or EQ, isn't just helpful, it's your winning edge. It's about navigating complex social landscapes, understanding and managing your emotions, and deciphering those of others. People with high EQ tend to have stronger relationships and are often seen as natural leaders. They're the ones who can sense the mood of the room, diffuse tensions, and rally the team towards common goals. In a world that's rapidly automating, these uniquely human skills become your irreplaceable assets. Think of EQ as the silent engine behind career advancements, harmonious workplaces, and resilient personal relationships. So investing in improving your EQ today isn't just about personal growth, it's about setting yourself apart in any future landscape, professional or personal. Let's now move on to the financial essentials pillar, starting with index funds. When you're constantly hearing about the monster gains of Wall Street darlings like Apple and Nvidia, the allure of striking it rich with the next hot stock can be tempting. But here's a strategy that's both resilient and robust over time: investing in index funds. These funds, which track a broad market index like the S&P 500, offer a more stable and diversified investment avenue. Instead of betting on single winners, you're investing in the market's overall growth. Over the last 20 years, the S&P 500 has returned an average of about 10% annually. Index funds democratize investing, making market returns accessible to all, regardless of financial acumen. They reduce the risk of emotional investing, often a pitfall in stock picking. And they're a relatively low-cost investment too, since there are many ETFs that track the performance of indexes. So as you build your financial portfolio, consider index funds as the bedrock. They represent not just an investment in the market, but also the enduring power of a diversified, balanced approach to wealth building. Number 5. Dividend stocks. Think of dividend stocks as the golden geese of the investment realm. They don't just sit pretty in your portfolio, they lay golden eggs in the form of dividends, providing a steady stream of income. Companies that pay dividends are often established and financially stable, sharing profits with their investors. It's a sign of confidence from the company, a beacon for investors looking for steady, reliable returns amidst the market's ebb and flow. Take Johnson & Johnson, a stalwart in many dividend investors' portfolios, known for increasing its dividends annually for over 50 years. And as you reinvest those dividends, you're effectively planting more trees in your financial garden, compounding your future prosperity. It's a classic tale of the tortoise and the hare, where slow and steady often wins the race, providing a cushion against inflation and economic downturns. Number 6. Government and corporate bonds. We're now shifting the scene to a more serene setting in your investment journey: bonds. When you lend your money to the government or a corporation by buying their bonds, you're stepping into a world of predictability in an often unpredictable market. Imagine a world where your investment comes with the promise of regular interest payments, a gentle stream flowing into your financial river. Government bonds, with their reputation for safety, are like the sturdy banks of this river, while corporate bonds add a ripple of higher potential returns. The safety net they provide is invaluable in times of economic turmoil, acting as a counterbalance to the more adventurous parts of your portfolio. And just like index funds, they are accessible via low-cost ETFs. Number 7. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs. Delving into REITs means unlocking the vault to real estate's golden opportunities without the hassle and upfront costs of buying property directly. With the urban skyline expanding and cities growing, REITs offer a share in this growth. These trusts, pooling funds to invest in real estate ventures, have democratized property investment, and the allure is clear: accessibility and dividends. REITs are known for their dividend yields, often higher than average, making them a go-to for income-focused investors. Yet, the journey isn't devoid of bumps. Market fluctuations and interest rate sensitivities can have an impact. However, the resilience of real estate as an asset class, coupled with the diversification REITs provide, positions them as a cornerstone in a well-rounded portfolio, especially when considering the interplay with other investments like stocks and bonds. Number 8. Retirement account. The clock's ticking, and every second brings you closer to retirement. Yet, a startling number of people find themselves unprepared for this inevitable chapter. And with life expectancies on the rise, the risk of outliving your savings is all too real. Growing a retirement account now is not just wise, it's an absolute must. There are options available in pretty much every country, but the best retirement accounts come with matching contributions from employers. And the power of compound interest means that starting your retirement account now could be the difference between a retirement spent in comfort or in constraint. Think of it as planting a financial tree whose shade you'll enjoy in your golden years. And once you consider the impact of inflation and the uncertain future of Social Security benefits, the need for a robust retirement plan becomes even clearer. Switching themes to investing in ourselves, let's get into the personal growth pillar, starting with education and skills. With things moving so fast, standing still is effectively going backwards. Education and skill development aren't just checkboxes, they're your armor on the battleground of professional life. You've got to stay ahead in a race where the finish line keeps moving. Continuous learning propels you forward, keeping you relevant and in demand. Whether it's a new language opening international doors or a tech skill unlocking the next career level, investing in yourself is the keystone of long-term prosperity. And this investment goes beyond traditional degrees. Online courses, workshops, and self-directed learning are all valuable in order to keep up with emerging market demands. Number 10. Personal brand and online presence. In the digital age, your personal brand and online presence are more than just your digital footprint. They're your global handshake. With over 4.5 billion people online, the opportunities are vast, but so is the competition. Building a strong personal brand isn't just about shining in your current circle, it's about opening doors to opportunities you've yet to imagine, from career advancements to entrepreneurial ventures. Think of influencers who've turned their passions into professions, or professionals whose careers skyrocketed because their LinkedIn profiles showcased more than just job titles. This isn't about vanity metrics. It's about crafting a narrative that resonates, engages, and endures. Without it, you risk fading into digital obscurity, overshadowed by those who've mastered their online narrative. Number 11, time management skills. In a world where everyone has the same 24 hours a day, why do some achieve their dreams while others struggle to keep up? Mastery of time management is the silent engine behind every success story. In a world where distractions are just a click away, controlling and planning your time isn't just an asset, it's a necessity. Studies show that effective time management strategies can enhance productivity and well-being, reducing burnout and paving the way for a balanced life. Consider the entrepreneur who leverages these skills to juggle multiple projects, or the parent who balances work and family life seamlessly. This isn't just about squeezing more hours into your day, it's about making each hour count. Failing to invest in this crucial skill can lead to a future filled with what-ifs, as opportunities and aspirations slip through the cracks of procrastination and disorganization. Number 12, language learning. Stepping into a new language is more than merely mastering greetings or ordering coffee in a French cafe. It's a gateway to a broader horizon, where every new word learned is a step closer to global opportunities. Yet many overlook this investment, focusing solely on immediate gains. But with companies increasingly valuing cultural diversity, being bilingual or better yet multilingual sets you apart in the job market. By some estimates, bilingual employees earn between 5 and 20% more than their monolingual counterparts. And this isn't just about career advancements, it's about connecting deeply with different cultures, traveling with ease, and expanding your worldview. As we navigate through a globalized world, the ability to converse in multiple languages is not just an asset. It's a necessity that opens doors to international networks and relationships. Number 13, relationships and community. It's a digital world, but the value of face-to-face connections and a supportive community has never been more critical. It's easy to overlook, but the strength of your relationships, be it with family, friends, or colleagues, forms the bedrock of your well-being and success. Harvard's famous Grant and Glueck study, which tracked the health of 268 men over 80 years, found that the quality of relationships was a better predictor of happiness and health than wealth or fame. This underscores the power of investing time and energy into building strong bonds and a sense of belonging. Whether it's networking in your professional field or nurturing personal connections, the dividends paid in trust, support, and shared joy far outweigh the initial investment. Number 14, creative hobbies. Getting into a creative hobby isn't just about filling spare time, it's an investment in your mind. The daily grind can leave us feeling boxed in, but the world of arts, crafts, or even coding offers an escape hatch to innovation and mental flexibility. Studies from the American Journal of Public Health reveal that engaging in creative activities not only reduces stress, but also enhances cognitive function. The aim isn't to become the next Picasso or Rowling, it's to wire your brain for problem-solving, innovation, and adaptability. As we venture further into an automated future, these creative sparks could be the difference between thriving and merely surviving. Integrating creativity into your life now ensures a reservoir of skills and ideas that could transform into tomorrow's side hustle or stress reliever. Number 15, gardening and home food production. Have you ever rolled up your sleeves and felt the earth crumble between your fingers? There's more to gardening than just a serene hobby. With rising food prices and concerns over food miles, having a patch or pots of soil yielding your own fruits and veggies isn't just a quaint pastime. It's a step towards self-reliance. Studies suggest that homegrown produce isn't just fresher, it's a gateway to a healthier diet. Plus, consider the positive impact on your grocery bill. By integrating gardening with other sustainable practices, like composting and water conservation, you're not just saving money, you're investing in a greener future. This isn't merely about planting seeds. It's about sowing the future of your own personal food security, seed by seed. We've covered the essentials. Now, let's round things off with some alternative areas you may want to look at, starting with disaster preparedness. The unexpected is the new norm, and having a plan for disasters isn't just smart, it's essential. Each year, natural disasters affect millions of people globally, from hurricanes to floods to wildfires, and the personal and financial toll can be staggering. But it's human nature to think, it won't happen to me. Unfortunately, if disaster does strike, the effects on your life and finances can be profound. An emergency fund is a good start, but true preparedness goes beyond just cash in the bank. It's about having the necessary supplies, a solid evacuation plan, and adequate insurance. Now we're not suggesting you should go out and invest in an underground bunker. But for instance, only a fraction of homeowners in flood-prone areas invest in flood insurance, leaving many vulnerable. That could be something to look into. At the end of the day, integrating disaster readiness into your life is just a way to stay resilient in the face of life's inevitable curveballs. Number 17. Sustainable living practices. It's a fact that the choices we make today shape the world we'll inhabit tomorrow. And sustainability isn't just a buzzword, it's a pathway to a healthier planet and, surprisingly, to personal financial savings. The energy sector, for example, is witnessing a significant shift towards renewables. Households that invest in solar energy not only contribute to reducing carbon emissions, but can also see a decrease in utility bills over time. Other, more modest changes, like reducing water waste or choosing energy-efficient appliances, can have a cumulative effect. It's similar to diversifying your financial portfolio or adopting a minimalist lifestyle. Small, intentional actions can lead to substantial, long-lasting benefits. Number 18. Emerging markets. Emerging markets might seem scary or risky for many investors. But these markets, found in rapidly developing countries, are teeming with potential for explosive growth, thanks in part to younger populations, increasing urbanization, and burgeoning middle classes. The appeal is undeniable. Higher growth rates can translate into impressive returns compared to mature markets. However, this high-reward territory comes with its fair share of risks, including political instability and currency fluctuations. But on the flip side, not participating could mean missing out on the growth story of the next decade. With careful selection and a long-term horizon, investing in emerging markets offers a unique opportunity to be part of the global economic transformation. Number 19. Peer-to-peer lending. You've likely heard about the traditional ways of growing your money, yet there's a world where you can directly impact someone's dream while potentially earning solid returns. Peer-to-peer or P2P lending. This digital handshake between you and someone in need of a loan bypasses traditional banking hurdles, offering them a lifeline and you a potentially lucrative interest rate. The catch? It's not without its risks. Delinquencies can dent your returns, making the choice of platform and the loans you fund crucial. Successful investors in P2P lending aren't just banking on interest, they're diversifying their portfolio, spreading their bets across various loans to mitigate risks. Blending traditional investments with innovative platforms like P2P lending could redefine your financial landscape. Number 20. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. In the wide buffet of today's investment options, cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology stand out, not just for their novelty, but for their potential to revolutionize how we think about money and transactions. The allure of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and their digital kin goes beyond the headlines of meteoric rises and falls. And at the heart of this digital gold rush is blockchain, a technology promising transparency, security, and efficiency. But the world of crypto can be a roller coaster, with volatility that can turn fortunes on a dime. The savvy investor, however, sees beyond the turbulence, recognizing the foundational shift blockchain represents in everything from finance to contracts. So it's not about betting the farm on the next big coin. It's about recognizing the shift towards a digital economy and making informed, balanced decisions that include this new frontier in your portfolio. And with Bitcoin ETFs now available, they're more accessible than ever. Attaining wealth can be a long road, but there are some common, defined stages in this journey that can help give you goals to aim for so that you can keep moving up. Check out this video next to see where you stand in the 7 stages of wealth.